What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV here today, and I'm saying like, apparently this trend didn't end. I thought it was going to end last year when it was super cringy when people were doing it last year, but apparently they brought this into the new year. So apparently we are taking pictures of console inventory stock again on store shelves. Apparently that is the thing to do again, and it just seems weird to me. Where you go to a whole store, whether you're buying electronics or just buying to go to a grocery store, and you just decide that when you're so much of a fanboy, you gotta take pictures of the console or the company you don't like console inventory to say that nobody's buying these consoles. Seems very bizarre to me. Seems extremely cringy. And so this is what this guy stated. This is what he states. That facepalm, the Xbox Series S is taking up so much real estate gathering dust, while PS5 is gathering its dust catcher, while PlayStation 5 gathering its dust catcher worked up in people's homes. I don't know what the last part means. I'm trying to interpret what the last part means. But I'm assuming he means more people are buying PS5s than Xbox Series S. This is what he's trying to say here. But yeah, let's look at this. So this is a picture of an Xbox Series S display, which these are the Xbox. It's just like a paper cardboard. I guess you take it to the counter until you want to get an Xbox Series S. They have probably in the back somewhere. And the sound right here is completely wrong. Well, it says Xbox Series S for $500. Like the system costs $300. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things wrong with this picture right here. But yeah. And as a person who worked in retail previously, they're not gonna give a lot of shelf space to something that's not selling. Like if the Xbox Series S really wasn't selling, they're gonna give too much shelf space to it. That's like when you go to like a retail store now. When you go to like the media section, it used to be filled with like a lot of DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K movies. Now that section in most stores is really small because I guess they weren't doing too well profitable for the store, so they reduced those Blu-ray sections and DVD sections by drastically. So that's what would happen if these things weren't doing too well. They would make space for something else. It's like common sense, but with this guy's saying that just taking up space. When in reality, I'm pretty sure they're doing just fine in sales. That's why they take. That's why they have so much space dedicated to it. But let's see what people have to say about this post right here. You call yourself a doctor, but I hope it's not an eye doctor because they're not even consoles. Yeah, he was happy to post this, and you just have to go and ruin it. So is the PS5. Yeah, so this is obviously somebody can just take a picture of their random store and say that PS5 is still in stock when it's obviously that the PS5 people want that item as well. Probably definitely a lot more than the Series S. So it's just dumb to just take a picture and say this is the findings right here. This is what happens. So ridiculous. Um, I see Forza Horizon 5 leaving GT7 in the dust. I'm kidding. Console wars are for twats. Okay. While I hate the Series S, at least it's there for people to buy. Yeah, how has that been a negative now that people get to buy a system? People can actually buy a system at store. That's a negative now. Like, imagine them saying this about one of those 30 series cars. Like, hey, the 3060 is available. Actually buy it. Or 3070 cars available to buy in stores now. It's like, how's that a negative? I'm not getting it. Bro, those aren't even the boxes for the consoles. Yeah, same comment. He says that's how Costco sells expensive electronics. They have a smaller car like the thing instead of boxes that take up more space. Then this guy says, damn, scalpers aren't even bothering with that SKU. I'm confused. I don't see any consoles though. Okay, so apparently this is Australian prices or something. Yeah, because it doesn't cost $200 here in the United States, so probably seeing like Australia prices or something like that. Man is so desperate for Xbox, he shows us cardboard ads for the Series S. Yeah, don't these guys know each time they talk about Xbox on Twitter, they just give Xbox more publicity? It's like it's getting weird at this point because they just keep keep trash talking Xbox, but they're doing the most advertising for Microsoft at this point. You lower like wait, don't talk out loud. You lower the IQ of the whole street. Jeez. Those are the pull cards that go pay for the console. Is that representative of the number of units in stock? They got his clown makeup ready. These are just pull cards. Walmart, though still has Series S consoles you can physically get. Okay. Maybe a little context is needed. This photo was taken at a Costco store in Sydney, Australia. The normal price in Australia for a Series S is $499, tax included. Same as the price in the picture. There were no PlayStation consoles. The Switch is next to it. I love my PS5. My Series S is awesome too. It's an incredible console for $300 and a great way to get Game Pass. Yeah, people like the trash on the Series S, but it's a great system. I'm like, don't listen to these people. Series S is a great system. It's like, if you don't want the whole 4K, if you don't care about 4K graphics, just get a Series S. If you do care about 4K graphics, you can get an Xbox Series X or PS5. But the people try to trash Series S for this console where it's just nonsense. It's a great system. It's like, if I didn't care about 4K graphics, I would definitely get a Series S and just be done with it. And just use it as a Game Pass machine. Let's see. The only dust I see is what's collected in your nightstand full of unopened rubbers. Okay. Rent free. You compare the Series S to PS5, which is not the same market segment. Series X and O is what you're looking compared to. It's like comparing cars that have different finalities. Ridiculous as usual. Man, Xbox really got y'all nervous to the point of taking pictures of store inserts. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who finds this weird. It's definitely some weird activity to be. But okay, probably I'm not the only one who thinks that, though. A little getting pathetic with this console war ass. Yeah, you're not gonna catch me going to a store to take pictures of inventory of a console, of a shelf where consoles supposed to be at. It's just like, why would I even do that? For the low price of $300, you too can adopt the lonely Xbox Series S. While I love my PS5, I think the Series S is a great console for gamers on a budget to buy together with Game Pass. They need to drop its price. That is cardboard. Cringe, bro. Definitely agree. It's definitely cringe. This guy is an idiot. A usual pony post, poorly thought out, heavily slanted, and purposely disingenuous. What is this? Where are the consoles? Why is this empty? Okay. Nice cardboard. It seems like the Series S is sold out. If you claim to hate Xbox but talk about it every chance you get, then you actually don't hate it. You're obsessed with it. A lot of facts with this statement right here. So for somebody who claims they hate Xbox, they talk about it every day though. That's fascinating. They talk about it more than Xbox fans do at this point. And yet Microsoft is still here. Deal with it. Yeah. They say the system is doing so bad, but yet Microsoft is still selling and still thriving. So it's kind of sad how they just lives rent free in this head, like the other that this guy says right here. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I agree. Seriously, bro, are you okay or what? Check up. I don't know what that is right there. Xbox also seems to be taking up real estate in your head. Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely this guy throughout the day thinking about Xbox. When he's going to work, when he's eating breakfast, when he's at his desk job, and when he's going to sleep. Thinking about Xbox. Pretty accurate. I bought an Xbox Series S and it collects dust while I play PlayStation. Microsoft can buy all the companies they want, but PlayStation just has better games right now. Let's see what's behind this console. That's the PS4. What am I in 2013? Yeah, it is definitely a weird thing where, especially like in Elden Ring, they want you to play the PS4 to get a better performance in that game. I was like, yeah, definitely some weird times we're living at right now with Sony. Best Buy ran out of space on store shelves. Your PS5 must be working hard to avoid all that dust, and it's dust catcher, because I'm sure you're wow. I'm gonna have to read the rest of that. Jeez. I see dumb people. What is this? Is this Forza? With lower frame rates on the PS5? Wow, I don't know how accurate this picture is, but this is kind of crazy that it's true that Forza's run is worse on the PS5 compared to the PS4 and PS4 Pro. That's kind of weird right there. Don't. People want the better systems. You don't see any Series X's available either. The S is great for what it is. Act like you're over 15 is funny, but not in the way you want it to be. You're one of the few special people in this community that excel and bring stupidity to the fore. These special people discredit the community as a whole and continue to fortify barriers in place that blocks a wider adult audience from taking up the hobby. So embarrassing. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Sony fanboys, they don't just love their favorite system, but they hate yours too. Yeah, they can't just enjoy PlayStation, but they have to trash Xbox any chance they get. Funny how you lanes got 2 games out and I don't even see you tweeting about that, but all Xbox all day. A system you claim is trash, that's why you talk about it so much. I'm starting to think you really work for Microsoft. Look at the quote tweets now. See what people are saying in the quote tweets. Go into any store and these pieces of garbage are the only things on the shelves. Not one, not even the poor kid wants the Xbox Series X. Gaming the biggest scam that holds back the industry. Okay, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have Xbox Series S's, but okay. And Xbox is taking so much of your life that you have to keep talking about Xbox on Twitter. Hold that L high. What a loser. Definitely agree with that one. You're one of them, ain't you? And I'm not talking about PlayStation fan either. Okay. Another L for the poor ponies. Look at the loaf of this guy defending a multi-billion-dollar company. What a sucker. Twitter discovers Costco cards. Yeah. Or any other company in general. It's like not like a main retail store. That's like, this has been done in plenty of stores before, but apparently it's new to this guy. I heard this never happens and it's all a lie though. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. At the end of the day, I think this is just cringy. Going to a store and just taking pictures of the shelves to see if the console's in stock or not, just to say, hey, this console's selling more, just for some fictional console where it doesn't make any sense to do this. It's just nonsense. But I guess this is what get these guys jollies off the just say, hey, PlayStation just went over Xbox because their shelf is empty. I guess I don't know. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.